66 million years ago, Earth belonged to giants. Towering predators ruled the land. Massive plant eaters shook the ground with every step, and flying reptiles filled the skies. Then, almost overnight in geological time, everything changed. What could destroy creatures that had dominated our planet for over 160 million years? Was it a single asteroid? Or is the real story far more terrifying? For generations, scientists believed they already knew the answer. A giant asteroid struck Earth and wiped out the dinosaurs. But recent discoveries suggest that this ancient catastrophe may have been far more complex than anyone imagined. To understand their extinction, we first have to travel back to a world unlike anything we know today. The climate was warm, sea levels were much higher, flowering plants covered the continents, and dinosaurs had become the most successful land animals in history. Some dinosaurs weighed more than elephants. Others hunted with jaws powerful enough to crush bone. They had survived volcanic eruptions, climate shifts, and millions of years of evolution. Nothing on Earth appeared capable of stopping them. But 66 million years ago, far beyond Earth's atmosphere, an invisible threat was already on its way. The object was nearly 10 kilometers across, large enough to change the history of life forever. Traveling faster than a speeding bullet, it crossed millions of kilometers before entering Earth's atmosphere. Within seconds, the sky turned brighter than the sun. Then came the impact. The explosion released more energy than billions of nuclear bombs combined. Everything within hundreds of kilometers was instantly destroyed. But the impact itself wasn't the deadliest part. The real killer came afterward, when the sun itself began to disappear. In the next chapter, we'll discover how darkness, fire, and a collapsing food chain turned Earth's greatest rulers into history. Within minutes of the impact, billions of tons of molten rock were blasted high above Earth's atmosphere. As these glowing fragments fell back to the surface, the sky itself became a rain of fire. Across entire continents, forests ignited almost simultaneously. Giant walls of flame spread faster than most animals could escape, turning lush ecosystems into endless oceans of fire. The impact generated a shockwave so powerful that it circled the planet, flattening forests and destroying everything in its path. Earth shook with earthquakes stronger than anything humans have ever recorded. Mountains collapsed, rivers changed course, and the ground split apart beneath countless animals. The impact also triggered enormous tsunamis. Waves hundreds of feet high crashed into distant coastlines, destroying habitats thousands of kilometers away. Then came the true catastrophe. Dust, ash, and vaporized rock filled the atmosphere, blocking sunlight around the globe. Without sunlight, plants could no longer produce food. The foundation of Earth's entire food chain began to collapse. Massive plant-eating dinosaurs that required hundreds of kilograms of food every day suddenly found almost nothing left to eat. As herbivores disappeared, predators like Tyrannosaurus rex faced the same fate. With fewer animals to hunt, even the king of dinosaurs began to starve. Global temperatures dropped dramatically. What had once been a warm, prehistoric paradise transformed into a cold, hostile world. Sulfur released from the impact mixed with water in the atmosphere, producing acid rain that poisoned rivers, lakes, and forests. One by one, entire ecosystems collapsed. Every species depended on another, and once that chain broke, extinction spread across the planet. The thunder of giant footsteps disappeared. The once vibrant world became hauntingly quiet, covered in ash and darkness. Yet one mystery remains. If the asteroid was so devastating, how did birds, crocodiles, turtles, and tiny mammals survive while the mighty dinosaurs vanished? The answer may completely change the way you think about extinction. The asteroid didn't wipe out every living thing. While the age of the dinosaurs came to an end, a handful of remarkable survivors quietly endured the greatest catastrophe in Earth's history. Many of the survivors shared one important advantage. They could hide underground, inside caves, or beneath riverbanks, protecting themselves from fire, heat, and falling debris. Unlike giant dinosaurs, small animals required very little food. Even during months of darkness, insects, seeds, roots, and decaying plants were often enough to keep them alive. Crocodiles slowed their metabolism. Turtles sheltered in lakes and rivers. Many creatures entered periods of extremely low activity, conserving energy until conditions slowly improved. Perhaps the greatest surprise is this: not every dinosaur disappeared. One extraordinary group survived, and they're still with us today. We simply call them birds. Modern birds evolved from small feathered dinosaurs. Every sparrow, owl, and eagle carries the legacy of creatures that once ruled the earth. But some scientists believe the asteroid wasn't acting alone. Long before it struck, Earth was already experiencing another disaster. In what is now India, gigantic volcanoes known as the Deccan Traps erupted repeatedly, releasing unimaginable amounts of lava, ash, and gases into the atmosphere. These eruptions released carbon dioxide and sulfur gases, changing the climate over thousands of years. Some researchers believe dinosaur populations were already under enormous pressure. So which was responsible, the asteroid or the volcanoes? For decades, scientists debated this question, searching for clues hidden deep inside ancient rocks. Around the world, researchers discovered a thin layer of rock rich in iridium, an element rare on Earth, but common in asteroids. The same layer appeared on nearly every continent. Buried beneath Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula lies the Chicxulub crater, a scar nearly 180 kilometers wide. It remains one of the strongest pieces of evidence for the asteroid impact. Today, many scientists believe both events played important roles. Volcanoes weakened ecosystems over thousands of years, and the asteroid delivered the final devastating blow. Millions of years passed. Forests slowly returned. New species evolved, and tiny mammals that had once hidden underground began spreading across the planet. Without the extinction of the dinosaurs, mammals might never have become Earth's dominant animals. And humans may never have existed at all. But what if the asteroid had missed Earth completely? In the final chapter, we'll explore the astonishing world that might have been. Imagine a different Earth, one where the asteroid never struck. The dinosaurs survive, the forests remain untouched, and the course of evolution takes a completely different path. Over millions of years, dinosaurs would likely continue evolving. Some species might become faster, smarter, or even better adapted to changing climates. Tiny mammals would probably remain hidden in the shadows. With giant predators dominating every ecosystem, they might never have had the opportunity to become Earth's dominant animals. Without the extinction event, primates may never have evolved into humans. Our cities, our technology, and even this very documentary might never have existed. Evolution has no plan. It simply follows opportunity. When the dinosaurs disappeared, countless ecological niches suddenly became empty, and mammals were ready to fill them. Within a few million years, mammals diversified into thousands of new species. Some returned to the oceans as whales, others conquered the skies as bats, and eventually one lineage developed extraordinary intelligence. Every human alive today owes their existence, in part, to an event that happened 66 million years ago. Our story began only after another had ended. The universe is still filled with asteroids. Every day, thousands of space rocks pass through our cosmic neighborhood. Most are harmless, but a few remind us that Earth's story is far from over. Today, powerful telescopes and space agencies monitor potentially hazardous asteroids, giving humanity the best chance ever to detect future threats long before they arrive. The extinction of the dinosaurs reminds us that no species, no matter how powerful, rules the planet forever. Survival belongs to those who can adapt. Although the great dinosaurs vanished, they were never truly erased. Every bird singing outside your window is a living reminder of an ancient world that once ruled our planet. From fossils buried beneath ancient rocks to the giant crater hidden beneath Mexico, science continues uncovering the final moments of the age of dinosaurs. If a single moment in space could reshape life on Earth forever, what other surprises might still be waiting somewhere among the stars? The fall of the dinosaurs was not simply the end of one age, it was the beginning of another. Out of destruction came opportunity. Out of extinction came the future. The fall of the dinosaurs was not simply the end of one age, it was the beginning of another. Out of destruction came opportunity. Out of extinction came the future. The dinosaurs may be gone, but their story still shapes our world today. If you enjoyed this journey through Earth's greatest mystery, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more cinematic documentaries exploring the next adventure.